little marks that they're sitting in aren't actually all identical.
Oh yeah.
There's like 3 sizes. The 4 cardinal directions have 1 of 2 sizes, and the rest have a 3rd size,
Right.
and I don't feel like making 3 models, so okay.
All right.
Yeah, as
Oh,
far as
good.
setup
And you
goes,
have the includes. Do you have? Where's the
yeah,
button, or is it not that implemented
it's in
yet?
the center.
Ah, okay. So if we want to include everything, we are you
We
okay
just
if
leave
we
it as is.
include lights, or will
Yeah, that's
you?
fine.
Okay, cool. Very clean.
And then we just have to shuffle everything
Sure. Yeah.
because I don't feel like figuring out how shuffling works yet.
Right.
And then
Yeah.
once these are shuffled, they can go into the vault.
Ah, that's very nice. And the medals have been rolled. Yes, they have. 612.
Kind of roll them like that, and they'll pop
Ah,
back to their
very
positions.
fancy. 161. All right. Remind me, which one of us goes first?
Probably me.
I
April
think.
2nd.
I think. Yep, that's correct. I'm 29. All
Oh,
right. I'm just taking a look at everything. Um. Yeah. Okay. Let's see. I feel like it's going to be beneficial for me to set up a few camera angles. So I'm going to do that real quick for myself. I want one there, and I want one here. I want one here. All right. Cool. Let's see what I got. I got money. That's nice. And I got a medal. Draw 3. I feel like the lighting is very bright now. We probably want to change that. You get the same sense? The cards all feel
uh,
bright to you?
maybe just a little. I don't know how. I don't actually know how to change the
That's
light setting. Probably. Oh, there it is.
oh, I do have
Light
permissions to do that.
intensity. Can change the color. Purple light. No, I'll change it.
Yeah, you can
Actually,
mess.
probably a light yellow will probably be a little nicer than a white.
Probably.
Yeah, that looks a little easier to read.
Yeah. All
I'll have to
right.
remember to try and get and open a notepad up so I can remember anything that we want to change.
Right, right, right. How do I want to play this? This is a interesting hand. Very spicy. How many carrots do we want to divide out the start, or you thinking full carrot count?
We should probably divide out some. I don't
I
really
agree.
know.
Um, 30 carrot game sound good? Oh, I need to bring in cake batter. Excuse me. Well,
Oh,
we don't have to, I guess.
yeah, it's just
Let's just leave it
at this
out.
point,
Yeah. At this
would have to
point, we're
pull out
already
the
set
tarot
up.
cards and all this stuff.
Right. Yeah, it's fine.
I
Don't need
got
it.
some fancy dice from the workshop.
Nice. Anyways, let's
Oh,
deal out some carrots here. 30 carrot game is usually my sweet spot for my own play group. All right. Oop, nope. Let's see. Where do I want to put my carrots? Here seems fine.
you have 10 spots dedicated for it. And if you want, you can put it somewhere else really weird.
All right. Um,
Yeah,
and
I
this
made sure to make.
make note of this one. Is there a reason to have more than? Let's see. How many of these do we want? Like, because I'm thinking we could add like 2 large slots, right? Because you need cabbage water, ration milk is 4 plus defense is 5. I'm not missing anything, am I?
Now those are the small cards, but yeah, no, there's like I have like one extra small card space, kind of, if you don't want it, rate your infinity or whatever.
Right.
But even
Right.
then,
Yeah. I mean, it
I
sort
don't
of
think you
makes
get that
sense.
much I don't
Yeah.
think you get that much extra space out of removing a row,
Right.
anyways.
At most, you'd gain 2, and that's not actually that great. But
And I'd have to do so much math to move
Right.
that.
There's enough spaces. It's the same
Yeah.
philosophy as the player boards in real life, so there's enough spaces. It's just
Yeah,
gonna
no,
take
like, you
some
need oh,
getting used to.
some of these aren't locked down.
Oh yeah. All right. What was I thinking? Ah, yes.
You
Um, I could be really mean at the start.
double checking because I had 2 unlocked things. Did I somehow manage to specifically not lock 2 cards in the purple area?
Nice.
What's looking like? Strange.
It's real easy to miss things like that. Speaking from experience.
Really, I just find it weird that it's happened specifically in the purple section.
Right.
But yeah, oh yeah, and these will change color if you pick them up.
Ah, nice. So I can kind of claim my spot. Cool.
Large funny circle area. Yeah, no, it would be really nice. Oh shoot, I forgot to delete all these. I'll add that to the scripting.
Oh yeah.
These are supposed to get deleted when you press the button. I just forgot.
Something like that. Anyway, yeah, that's pretty convenient. I like that. All right. Um, Go ahead.
Yeah. All right. Raise weapons exchange.
I will say you do feel far away from me as a player, but the camera changes fix that. So I have a camera set for what I'm going to switch between when it's your turn, so I can see what you're
Yeah, that
doing.
is.
So that's trivial to work around, and
Yeah.
many players wouldn't actually have an issue with that.
Let's. Uh, okay.
Let's see. We want Hassan probably makes it so much
Oh yeah,
easier.
it's your turn.
All right. Well, I have one of the meanest openings in the game. We're gonna see if I'm allowed to do it. All right, law enforcement first. Get him right there.
Nice.
Nice. All
And
right,
your bottom run card will move up automatically.
cool. Um, what might be nice is instead of having to go to the center of the board to draw cards, if I had just like a button that said
Oh,
draw a
a
card,
button. Yeah.
that'd be real slick. Um,
Yeah. No, that's a great idea.
all right. Ideally, the same for discarding cards, but then you actually have to sort them, which is a mess. And
Yeah, I'd have to tag every card.
yeah, it's been done by another attempt, but that attempt just did it very poorly. So, I mean, you can see what they did, but I don't think it's worth
Yeah, no,
it.
I saw, but it's just I'd have
Right,
to figure out how to like actually parse discard. I guess
right. It's
if I
doable,
did it
but it's
really simply, I could do it, but I would have to go through every card in the game.
right, right. Probably not worth it. Might be good
Dollars
to
here.
highlight these in different conventional colors so I could see that this one's the
Yeah.
standard one right away. But that's also just getting used to it, right? What I'm doing is I'm buying green pawn for a triplet.
Oh,
I'm just gonna keep that here, I guess.
is that a trip? I don't think that's a trip.
It is. It used to not be, but it was clarified as such after the fact. The intention was it
Oh,
to not for it to not be, but then Jeff printed the free agent law enforcement in the promos, and therefore he had to
oh,
go revert his previous.
oops.
He made a bit of a mistake there. So
Oh
yes,
yeah, I
that
actually.
that is a triplet. Wasn't originally intended. I like this. Let's see. There's traded markers, right? Yeah, there we go. I'll just keep those under there. Seems good. Like I said, I had a mean play at the start. Um, that would have been hilarious if that was Bad News Tornado as a punishment, but oh, all right. Let's go with this, I think.
I was so careful not to play my bunny for turn 1. And
That was actually really smart not to, because now I my next two cards play around you not having a bunny, so I have made an error. Shifting meta has gotten me. That's a triplet.
oh, shoot, yeah, that is.
Go ahead.
I
I'm not
forgot.
going to be harsh on the turns.
Okay.
All right.
Oh, yeah, I just gave each player a B flat key rather than just having a bag of
Yeah,
them
that
because it was
that works
easier.
just fine. Honestly, it's not a great implementation anyways for B flat. All right. So
There
I
is no good I think
exactly.
the best implementation online is to literally have someone send you a photo of their successful attempt.
Yeah, I'll just keep a photo then. Uh,
No, you have to do something different every time.
oh no. I should have done this so differently, but there's a misfortune. All right. So we got that. And we got that. Wait. What you could do, this is maybe a bit clunky, but you could have like a separate thing you could drop things on. Oh, casting. All right. We're even now. um
Dang.
you could have each player board with like 5 trash cans that would teleport the card to the proper discard pile, but I think that might be a bit
Yeah, I'm not sure if
clunky.
there's space for it. I might make a trash can.
Right,
I might just go through and I'm
right.
already deep.
Gets a bit clunky. Um, I don't actually like the trash can idea, so I'm going to think on that one more. Because
Oh
it's
no, not
just
my suction cup. Here.
trash
I mean,
can
once
should
you've discarded one of every,
right. That is trivial, right?
yeah, once you discarded one of everything besides metals, it's
hmm
super easy to tell what's what.
The reason I don't like trash cans, this is what another the other implementation tried to do is they had a trash can on each player board. And the problem with that was if I played a weapon, I would go on to the complete opposite side of the table to play the weapon. He would go on the complete opposite side of the table to grab the dice. Then he would take the bunny and go to the complete opposite side of the table to get to the trash can, and then get the weapon on the complete opposite side of the table to get to the trash can. And it was just a giant mess.
Yeah, no, if I did do trash cans, I'd have one on every player board.
Right. But the problem still exists, right? Because I'm inherently going backwards anytime I bring things back to my player board if I first bring them forward to the middle. Um, so
Yeah, I'm not.
I could just as easily after a weapon has been resolved just drag the card to the middle and into the right discard pile. So it doesn't actually save any
Yeah,
effort. Is the point? So I'm not sure what a good solution to that is. I think it's fine to just keep reverting to the middle because I have a camera angle set for that now. In fact, I'm gonna make it a little bit better.
yeah.
Uh,
So far, I'm not noticing any major issues with.
right.
I might honestly.
All
Yeah, no,
right.
I think if I just color code the discards, it'll be super easy to
I
discard.
think so, yeah. So I got number wang. Not sure if you're familiar with this one, but I'm going to start by picking a card here. Um, the card I'm going to pick is 836. So if you have something that starts with a 6, you can ignore the leading zeros. You can continue it. And the player who
I do
does.
not.
All right. I guess I'll take it. Any cards that are used are discarded. And I get 3 carrots for being the last player. And let me draw my replacement cards as well while I'm here.
Straight up
All
don't have an
right.
8.
All right. I got a lucky guess there. Ember Wing's a very nice card. All right. What do I got here? That's acceptable. Sure. I'll do it.
Discard. And then I draw.
All right. I have yellow sporty bunny.
Nice.
Yeah, that button to draw a card is going to do so much work. It doesn't seem like much because I'm usually in the center anyways to
Yeah.
discard something, but it on those
Wait, why is this
turns.
face up?
Oh, that's a good question. One of us accidentally flipped it. Um,
Unless, one sec, let me cut the deck. Okay, there's a chance that I forgot to flip over, set the rotation of one of the decks.
it's possible.
So if that happens again, then we'll.
They wouldn't be combined then. You wouldn't see cards that were face up and face down in a
Oh
single
yeah,
deck. So that's not the issue. I think one of us just accidentally flipped it. It happens quite more frequently than it should. um,
yeah. Drawing a card takes. Is there a hotkey to draw a card?
you can hover
There
over and
probably
type a
is.
number,
Huh.
which is how I usually do it. Just don't accidentally type 11 when you
Oh,
try and type 1. Just give it a second.
you type 01, it'll probably give you one.
Probably. Or just type 1 once and then you're fine. All right. Area 51. Oops. Meant to grab the bunny there. Let's see, where do I want to put him? I guess I'll put him. Let me put him in the dead zone actually. That seems fine.
Yeah.
Um,
Honestly, the dead zone is the one thing I'm going to be so sure to preserve because it's
yeah, that's so useful.
like I can't plan for everything.
Right. Just strictly not enough room in this player board area with the dice as well. So the dead zone's very important in that way. Um,
Yeah. I do think that the advantage of having the dice there makes up for those
right,
things that take
absolutely.
up
Yeah, I was about to say that.
defense cards.
All right.
Two and nice.
Oh, nice.
Mm,
2-0.
thanks.
Almost as bad as it gets. Which begs the question, why is there no half defense coming in the future?
Because defense for there is no way to get a half level weapon.
You can get
Well,
y-
not for the purpose of defense cards.
well well same goes for cabbage, but you can get mic
Well,
post.
no, with Emery,
Well, okay,
cabbage can
okay, fair point, fair
yeah
point.
you can
That's a fair point.
you
One
can
egg,
feed half cabbage, but there is no way to get a half defense card
right,
value because defense cards always use the initial weapon level.
right. One extra relevance. Thing I just noticed with this mod is that I've completely forgotten that metals exist. So let me buy some of those. um, let's see, that'll cost me 6. Do I have
I,
6? Let's find out.
I wish I had money.
I have 5, so I'm going to leave one here.
The
All right, I'll be taking those up.
metals use some nice liquid dice that I found.
That's
That looks
pretty
pretty.
cool. Yeah, it kind of reminds me of the ones that came as a promo with the bunny box. Um,
I'm not sure how fair liquid dice are. I'll have to look that up sometime. Tabletop Simulator is just a renderer, so
right. All right. And my brother always says that the imbalance in the dice is actually part of the mechanics. Oh no, a barrier.
I don't have a ton. Oh, money! I'm not poor.
Barriers are going to be so much nicer in this version of the mod with roamings,
Yeah,
just by having a very clear bunny circle.
whatever. I've always wanted to have a circular. I guess I'll buy that last gold.
Seems good.
I'm lazy. Oh, oh yeah, and then I also did make vouchers states use state
Oh yeah.
where so you can just change between them real.
Oh nice.
Not sure why that happened, but okay, they do not like existing, and I'm not 100% sure why.
Yeah, side tables can be a bit odd sometimes. I've definitely had that problem in the past. Might be easier to keep them in the dead zone.
Oh,
Um,
hey, the small cards were nice to put vouchers.
hey, there you go. That's actually worth a lot. I'm going to start doing that for my medals as well. There you go. That's a good reason to keep them.
Oh, yeah, I did actually shrink the medal slightly to make them a bit more I think a
Sure.
bit more accurate to the correct size.
Yeah.
Also to make them easier to fit.
I'll make the pawn shop more expensive. Not sure if that's actually going to be good or bad for me, but seems fine.
With the current economy, I think it's probably worse for you than me.
Probably, but question is, do I need the pawns now? No. So seems
Okay, I can
fine.
spend $8.
That's pretty good.
Um,
And here's a pro tip: since there are medals available, you could just buy and sell medals and just take the literal 8 instead of spending it. That's a thing.
yeah, that's actually
So you can just
yeah.
take 8 out of the discard pile. It's implied. No need to actually go through the
Yeah.
process of doing that.
Well, actually, just take
Should be
one of
able.
these and my 3.
Yeah, that works. I think you can also draw from bags if you find that more convenient. So if
Yeah.
I hovered over the bag and typed 8.
Something I need to try sometime is thanks. That's a great card. I need to test rounds. What does having multiple hands do? Because I know you can make I think you can make multiple hands.
You can make a very large hand. uh, all right, baby bunny's on
Like
board.
I just made 3 hands. Like what happens when I draw a card? Or
uh,
actually just what if I move my card to another hand? Oh, okay, interesting. So only this first hand is counting as like my hand for the bottom of the screen.
uh,
And then I just have I guess the extra zones are just the extra zones are just spaces that you can use as hands.
sure.
I don't know how this card would work in real life anyway. Would work here
Yeah, that
anyways.
that one's no good. You could probably instantly get the rewards out of me because I wouldn't physically be able to do whatever demands you made. I don't know,
That's interesting.
but also you wouldn't either. So it implies both clauses. So it's just bad. It's just bad.
Yeah.
You'd have to make virtual conditions, which is awkward. The card's just bad design.
We
Am
have
I
to
right?
we have to turn on webcams.
Yeah, I know. Oh, good timing. Just played a bunny, got a rank. Things are going
Nice.
well. You love to see it. All right. What am I going to do with this
And
rank is the question. Um, cool.
here's your marker.
Awesome. Um,
Oh,
I
that's it's backward.
no, that's fine. That's fine.
I'd have to
Uh,
switch the front and back on the
I
standee
think
thing.
that way's correct. Because then
I
it
think
makes
both
it.
ways are
Well,
correct.
yes. This way is the. No, I'm not going to make that psychological
Maybe I should.
analysis. It's irrelevant. Alright,
Ah,
fine.
clearly I got to model a custom one that looks exactly like the one in real life.
Oh, yeah. Sunburn.
I am suffering.
That's right. We need to test the suffering cases, although I could just keep claiming spaces, so. um, you got any bunnies? No.
No, that's the main reason for my suffering.
Well, here's some more suffering for you. I'm going to rank out precession. What's the current zodiac? Do you have that reference in here?
Oh, I didn't have a nice place to put. I can pull it up real quick.
Yeah.
Search. There you go.
All right. Current
It just
zodiac. Today's October 8th.
float.
So that is Libra. Okay. You mind if I? Usually I'll start by just rolling the zodiac, even though the other dice should be rolled at the same time, just for the sake of simplicity, because the other
Yeah.
dice don't matter until that result. So I'm going to start here. I'm going to keep track
I
of how
mean,
many rolls I do with this. So this is the first roll, second, Pisces is automatic success, so all the zodiacs are mine. Looks good to me. Not written on the card. That's a bunny bits,
Yeah, I remember that. Why Pisces is like pointing to the bullet symbol or
right?
whatever. At least for the next like 20 years.
Right. 40 years actually, I think.
40 years, I don't know. I think it
Excellent.
says 40 years in the bunny bits, but the bunny bits was written a while ago, so it's
Well,
probably more like
I was
30
making I was
years.
making reference to 2060. I'm accidentally taking a
Oh,
couple extra cards here. I'm gonna have to put them back.
yeah.
Uh, I tried to put
Magic
them
is
back as I was going,
the
but
magic is, unlike with regular killer bunnies, you can just quickly shuffle the deck again.
right. Unlike regular killer buys, I'll actually take the effort to do it.
Yeah,
Oh,
in real life, I would just say, if anyone draws a zodiac, it goes to him now.
right. Yeah, I do the same. For some reason, it's being really
And then at the
slow
end of the
for me.
game, if no one has the winning zodiac, then it's the guy who had procession.
Exactly. I'm
No
getting
need to make
like
life harder.
I'm getting like 1 card per second here. Looks like a leg spike. I'm not sure if it's on my end or yours.
Oh, you have 999 ping.
Right. It's definitely noticeable right now. Not sure if that's because I was searching the deck or if my internet's
It
being
might be
weird.
because when you search the deck, you have to like actually load every card.
Right. Maybe it's
And
because I'm not the host and only the host can do such things without consequence. But it'll catch up in a bit here. It's almost done. And we'll find out if it's me or the thing. I think it's the thing.
you know, honestly, the hardest thing for the setup is be getting that 8-player playtest.
Right, that's gonna be a hard play test to actually organize.
Oh yeah, if I want, I can actually change the graphic on the glass plate in the middle of the table.
Hmm, I think it's
I don't
fine.
have anything to change it to because it looks pretty.
Let's see, did I actually
I just
get all the right things without any extras? Yes, we're good. Okay,
yeah, I was honestly this table was made for this.
it's pretty nice. That's a Zodiac triplet, by the way, so I have a triplet the rest of the game.
Oh yeah, yeah.
Uh,
You have just a few zodiac triplets.
a couple. Thankfully, they don't count for Tellos if that becomes a thing. Oh yeah, I want to try the fancy return dice feature. Nice, I
Yes.
love it.
Yeah, no, the returns ice feature is amazing.
That's pretty nice. All right,
And it doesn't matter where your dice are.
that's really nice. Okay, triplet. Tell us four. Probably should have done that in a different order, but whatever. Um, it wouldn't have actually mattered. Let's be honest.
Yeah,
All right. Oh,
the
oh,
most
I'm.
fragile part of the scripting is the very beginning because I'm referring to decks by their UUID.
Uh,
So if you let anything combine, you're in bad news. Playing saving
mm-hmm,
I'm saving diverse portfolio, by the way.
mm-hmm.
Well, that's an easy discard.
Right. Let's see what I got.
On
Okay.
the downside, I can't play most of my cards, but on the bright side, I am getting a lot of good cards that are well, sorry. I'm getting a lot of trash cards that are basically unusable.
That has its benefits sometimes. Sometimes
Uh,
losing is in fact the winning play, as they say.
I, maybe the winning carrot is just carrot number 12, and it doesn't matter.
Right. Well,
I always do find hope.
I got the Earth below us. See if I get it. I did. Is that two in a row? Would you say was the winner carrot 12? Or what do you got here? Let's see what you got here first. Yeah, I'll take carrot 12. I trust
Maybe carrot 31.
I trust the prophecy. Okay. Ooh, that's kind of a nice draw. Do I want to use it? No, not yet. Let's
Wish I
go.
could use cards.
Oops, you didn't see that. Let's go with
Yeah,
choose a carrot.
metal dice.
Only if I want to, which I probably do, of course.
You have
Uh,
5 medals.
yeah, 6 medals. Yeah, I think I'll do it.
Mm.
I got the gold too.
Oh yeah, yeah, the
I
card.
drew. Huh. This is getting interesting. I guess we'll do this, and sure, we'll reroll the medals. Let's go here.
Just
413.
413. Oh, I could actually have it print out the results, like, really trivially.
Right.
They
You
won't
could
necessarily print in order, but I can have them print and label themselves.
you could do that with all the dice.
Yeah.
That'd probably be a good thing to
Yeah,
do.
I'd have to script every die. I'd have to copy that every die.
Wow. Worth
Just for the
it
look.
though.
The
That
gold dice are more important, I think is the main is with the gold one, it's actually like, if I print this, it means that not everyone doesn't need to go to the center of the table and look.
right. Same philosophy. Anytime an opponent rolls a dice, though. If my opponent's
Yeah.
rolling for a weapon, then I kind of want to see the result.
Yeah, but in that case, you're usually over there anyways
Right.
because you're interested in the
I
current
agree the
action.
medals are more important. I'm kind of
Yeah.
thinking in terms of an 8 player context. If
Yeah.
player C wants to pay attention to what A is doing to B, then it's
Yeah.
convenient.
All right, I guess I'll double my $9.
That's
I'll
something.
make my life easier and just buy the black pawn and take $2.
Sure. I just think for a second that the pawn shop was expensive. So there you go. It was to my benefit. Officially worth it.
That's like 12 left.
Yep.
And then draw a card. Oh, of course.
Right. Do I want to transmogrifier myself? Not exactly. I probably should have, but no. Not feeling it. Okay, the hand's starting to become a bit awkward. I'm going to discard a very special. Still a bit awkward. Huh. Well, I'm going to discard a very special. That one's fine. Rank up. Oh, wait, hold on. That's fine. Rank up bankruptcy.
Bankruptcy, diverse portfolio.
Yeah, I realized it after I drew it. I was like, well, it's not going to get better. All right. Yeah, let's go here. And do I want Bandraxers myself? I
Yeah.
guess. We'll pop the blue for the double violet. Seems okay. Misfortune, the green.
Oh, that'd actually be pretty fun to use offensively to destroy someone's
Oh yeah,
triplet.
it's very nice to get to remove things like extra super pink or something crazy like that. Things that aren't immortal but are very annoying to get rid of. Um, let's see, what were the medals? 413. I could sell it for. All right, let's sell for 12. That is 10 plus 2. All right. Yeah, dealing with the center of the board isn't that painful, as long as I'm actually drawing from the decks and not dragging cards across. Although, okay, my hand is getting in the way. Whatever.
Mathematically
Um,
speaking, this is the ideal table size. Moving to the center of the board is the smallest distance.
right, exactly. All right, let's put that there. And pass.
I don't know why, but it's fun to have upside down pawn. Dang it. Sometimes they don't fall, it's just fun to have things like pawns exist upside down.
By the way, you won't see it, but you have the classic tabletop host versus player glitch where this blue pawn looks orange to me. You'll want to you'll want to change it by one pixel or one RGB value, and then it'll be fine, and then it'll load in properly.
We'll just make it orange first, then we'll change it back to blue.
Right. I mean for the actual save file. Um, you'll want to change the blue pawn to be off by one.
Yeah. There's another card that'd be super awkward to play, Spin to Win.
Oh yeah, that's a pain. We just roll for that one. There's no way to replicate it.
No, see, there's gotta be someone who's figured out the perfect way to flick a die.
Good luck with that one.
If someone can manage to spin a die in Tabletop Simulator, they just win that card.
Yeah, I would be very impressed. Let's go with carrot exchange. Why don't you just give me two of your carrots? I don't care which ones.
Okay, have the top two.
Tell you what, I'll give you one of these ones back that I traded for earlier. Definitely traded for and didn't extort out of you. Traded for is the proper.
Yeah, with a very willing trade.
Yes, of course. And then I'll choose two. Seems good. All right. Let's see. Will I be re-rolling? Yes, because silvers haven't been purchased yet, so I'll buy those. So that'll be two there plus one. All right, so I will re-roll. I did rank. Guess we'll play down this. Re-roll you. New at
616.
616. All right,
Alright, so before anything, let's sell this gold.
that's good value.
So I can just take, oh, make that a 5, and then throw away the other 3. Thanks.
All right,
I finally done it.
amazing.
Dang.
Oh no.
I was really hoping it'd be a terrible misfortune because that'd be really funny.
I'll have to help you out there.
It's not as funny if you deliberately kill it.
I suppose. All right. Carrot cannot complain. All right. And I'll rank out a sword. That seems good.
Okay, black die. That's a bad roll.
That's
It says 8 on my side, but I'll
set.
just re-roll it.
All right. Either way
12.
works.
Oh, I mean, I had to re-roll
Oh
anyway,
yeah,
so
that's fine. I would have accepted the 8, but did not matter. Okay. What's my second card?
I didn't think
Sure. Let's go with Violet Spiffy. Oh no, mine triplet. You better kill it. uh, $10. Sell golds for uh
18.
18. There's one there. We'll take 3 5s and another, or is it okay? 3 5s plus another 2. Okay. State. Oh,
Oh,
that's fine. At least it's not the
here it
old
is.
Tabletop Simulator update where
Why are they
those would appear in the middle of the table.
why are they appearing as question marks for me?
They were in my
I
hand.
think oh, now they're appearing
Yeah,
correctly. Weird.
when they're in my hand, they are quote unquote
Yeah, I know,
secret.
but like the ones that weren't in your hand for a second were
Interesting.
displaying as question marks too.
Just took a bit to update, I guess. Let's go here. I'm a bit worried. I probably should buy at least one defense card. Let's go with a couple more. Alright, and one more for good measure. Sure. Oh, that one more was not worth it. Okay, we got a 1, a 4, and a 20. A nice range there. Alright. Well, I made a good call, it looks like. I guess I'll spend the 20.
It's
Here's
per bunny. I'll have to check.
It's not.
I always forget how defense cards exactly work.
Now here's a controversial question. Am I still allowed to roll it?
You do it before rolling.
I know,
Like,
but does the die still roll? Because it matters for Talus 4.
I don't think so.
You would roll on a
Okay, yeah,
Heavenly
it's per
Halo.
player.
Yeah. You would roll on a Heavenly Halo if you targeted that. So I think I technically can
Yeah, I don't know.
do it. I get 3 tries to roll 4. If I even want to.
I
No,
think that
did
technically you
did not
wouldn't.
matter. It's a controversial question that hasn't been clarified. Um, it would roll on Halo, which is why I'm thinking it would roll on defense technically. It essentially just makes my bunnies immune to that weapon. Doesn't
Yeah,
eliminate the weapon
I,
itself.
if we have it confirmed that it rolls on Halo, then I would agree that you would roll it for defense.
Right. Um, the hot peppers.
LA hot peppers.
Yeah, I do know that's correct. I like calling it the hot peppers. Let's rank out fungus. Ooh, another
Dang, that's
10.
a large fungus.
That is a pretty large fungus, isn't it? Ooh, that's kind of a nice draw. An incredible fountain. Misfortune? Sure. Hmm. I will be buying some more defense. Spend 6, probably. Yeah, we'll spend all 6. Alright, good news for me. I got a 7, that's pretty decent, and another 20.
Dang.
Big defense. Alright. Passing turn as I clean up here.
Well, that'd be kind of interesting. All right, choose 2 carrots. It'd be interesting if there was there was a -2 defense card that you could draw that would like make it that you could play on a weapon to make it harder to use defense cards on.
Well, it wouldn't make sense mechanically because you can't partial defense normally, so it'd be weird to partial anti-defense. You know what I'm saying?
Well,
Um,
you play it on a weapon
right.
before it takes effect, and then you'd have to spend 2 extra defense units.
That might be it, I suppose. It just feels
I don't know.
awkward because a -2 defense would want to be a negative use case. I don't know. Anyways, you got up underground. The main thing
Yeah.
to do is if a -2 defense would remove defense but not give change back. So if I had only a 20 and you
Someone
-2 me,
has
I
it.
would lose my full 20. That'd
The
be the
well,
fun.
in that case, yeah, no, actually, that'd be fun. Just a -2 defense you can
Uh,
draw, just like every other thing.
I'd be
But
for
to balance
that.
it
I'd be
out,
for that. You wouldn't call it a
yeah,
-2 defense. It essentially just be minus a
it'd
defense
be a
card. Would be the way you would do that.
-2 defense cards.
-2 defense cards. I mean, it'd be balanced, honestly. Defense cards are way too efficient right now.
Imagine if you could get a forever defense. That'd be
That would be a disaster. That can never be printed. Absolutely not. I will ban
yeah.
it.
Like it'd be fun to play with, like as a joke, but it would not be great in the main game.
No, it yeah, absolutely disgustingly broken. Second barrier.
Full barriers.
go. We're enclosed now. How's that make you feel?
We just gotta play Shockwave.
You think so?
Kill everything.
Well, now that you're enclosed between two bears, whoever plays Shockwave will kill the other player's everything because the barrier will block the other side of it. But yes, normally you'd be correct on one barrier. Um, all right.
You just choose to play Shockwave between both of us.
Well, it would have to be played on either side of the barrier. Right on this spot would not be an option. But anyways, what am I doing? Let's rank out maggots. You got no cabbage, right?
I have no cabbage.
All right. Money. Ooh, the hand placements caused me a couple problems here with my angle
Make
of
it,
how I'm looking at things.
I should make it shorter. That's something I can do.
Let's see. Oh, is it taller right now? I'm curious. I kind of want to look at.
It's
Oh,
actually it's 3.35 units tall, which is actually pretty tall, I think.
I think that might be causing the issue because it was
Yeah.
like when I'm
I can
hovering right above here and then I hit it.
I can shrink it like right now, just for now.
Yeah.
It's now 2 units tall.
All right. We'll see if that fixes it. Green hero,
I can even make it, honestly, especially if I'm adding the draw buttons, I can just make it 1 unit tall.
right? I mean, may
Oh,
as well.
I'm changing the position, not the skin.
Oh, I can't actually see them because I don't actually have permissions for zone. Oh no, I do. I do have permissions for
No,
zones.
I
Now I'm
promoted you.
curious. I just wasn't seeing it. Oh
They're
yeah.
12 units tall,
Oh yeah, that's
but I'm
definitely
not
the issue.
sure I'm not sure how tall the default thing is, but I can just shrink them down to half
Yeah,
size.
that was
There we
definitely the
go.
issue I was facing because at the
Yeah,
angle I was hitting the. Uh,
it's
yeah,
especially if I'm adding a draw card button.
yeah. Then it's trivial. I mean, right now it's already trivial.
Yeah,
But
and, like, then
even
it's
more so,
just double trivial.
right?
It's funny.
All right.
Probably should have seen if I wanted to go shopping.
I'm gonna play Daft Draft, which means we. Well, am I playing this? Never mind. I'm not actually playing this. That's gonna help you more. That's me. Thunder. That's all anyone cares. Oh, Counter Clock Warlock. Well, I played properly around that. This rank will rotate.
Oh, my funky fungus moves to my other guy.
There we go.
I placed him in the other side.
That could have been a disaster for me, but I somehow played around it by accident or subconsciously, one of the two. Oh, I have not ranked yet. Correct? Correct. Let's rank
I wouldn't know.
Cabbage Patch to draw the remaining cabbage. Seems good.
I like how these are two completely different cards.
Yes. Too lazy to do the front and back, right? uh,
I mean, I was too lazy to even put it on the table, so
yeah.
who's doing better?
Oh no, I accidentally grouped them wrong. Oh no. Let me reverse time there. It's just gonna be easier. I grouped it with a card in hand, which means the sizes are all wrong. Okay, there we go.
Oh, yeah, no.
Give me a second. Come
You
on,
have
man.
infinity. My voucher started floating when you reversed time.
Yeah, that can happen. All right, there we go.
I'm not sure what's up with these vouchers, man.
They kind of sketch. Tabletop has its
There's no reason
issues.
they should be. They're just custom tokens.
Tabletop has its issues. Not as bad as something like Tabletopia, but it does have its issues. All right, so I have dollar makes me holler, which means the player holding the US dollar bill with the highest serial number can take any one save special or very special from any opponent.
Right. I
And
only have one. I only have a $1 bill in my bank.
well, you better get lucky because I got a pretty good one that I purposely keep in my wallet.
Um,
Holy
J9272250.
cow, that's a good one.
No,
Nine
this
two
is just my
you
last one.
you just casually have a 927 on hand? Are you kidding me?
It's just my last $1 bill in my wallet.
Holy cow, man! 927. Mine's a 917. Well, you got me beat. Congratulations. Take a save special and
This
carrot J.
Carrot J.
If I have it, let's see if I have it. Because it's from. Oh no,
Or from
Orcabalis. Never,
Cabala's
never mind.
Market.
Yep, yeah, it has an Orcabalis
Okay,
clause. I hate that
let's
some cards don't have an Orcabalis clause. It's the dumbest thing.
use J.
All
Oh
right.
yeah, closing shot, and I can take one
So
thing.
I got Talos
Uh,
4, Baby Bunnies, Credible Fountain, Hot Peppers, Casino.
I think I like the Magic Fountain.
Yeah, I agree with you there.
With the way I've been bunny starved this game,
I can't believe you accidentally had a higher one than me. That's
I
disgusting.
can't believe it. I gotta keep this in my wallet.
You gotta keep that one. I need to make a mental note. I can never play that card on you again now. Although I have bad news for you. I drew a
Yeah.
second rank and it's enlisted.
Ah,
uh, all right. Oh, and more money. All right, it's making
I'm
up.
actually gonna draw the president.
Right. I'm going to rank out. I did my first rank. This is my second. Ranking out. Feed all your bunnies, one cabbage, one water. Which should be extremely difficult
Ah,
considering I just took all the cabbage. Alright.
alternative option. I purposely let my bunnies die and use the incredibly magic fountain.
I mean, why not? It's just gonna be very difficult to keep them alive. Oh no, what you got here?
Soup.
Oh, you got soup. Oh no. Okay. Um,
Kill.
well, here's what we're going to do.
You gotta kill your bunny with the cards in your 5 card
The
hand.
first card I'm going to play. Now here's a very fancy thing you can do with soup. I can quote unquote try to kill my bunnies as I play irrelevant cards. So give me a second here. First, I'm going to play Church Bunny. So you can put your specials in hand, and then I'll try to get them. Let me blindfold myself while you do that, so you can shuffle them however you want. And you let me know when you're ready.
Take those out. Take those in.
Spatro is always an interesting gambit because you do let me play my entire hand. But if I don't happen to have a
All
thing I
right.
can kill my bunnies with, then it will clear my
Oh wait.
board. All right,
Wait. Sorry, I have to
hand
keep my
it as
hand.
well. Yep.
Yeah. I.
I mean, for reference,
Okay.
I'm getting 2 of those guaranteed, so you may as well have kept them separate. But all
There
right,
we
you
go.
satisfied?
Yep.
All right, I will be taking the blue and the yellow. So that'll be this one, this one. Thank you. Thank you. Now I need to guess which orange card is the fountain. I'm gonna guess this one.
Nope.
Nope, unlucky. All right, you can put your fountain back. Okay, so that was my first card. My next card will be. Let's see, those are starving anyways. I'm going to lose this anyways. I can't afford to let you have it. Next card will be Shockwave, killing all of your bunnies.
Oh, that sped things up.
I figured I may as well not kill mine because the point of killing all of them. Oh, I'm actually giving myself kind of a difficult situation here because next one will be do the shuffle, which if we were following Jeff's logic right now would be a paradoxical situation. I should soft lock the game, but we're not. So what that will do is it will shuffle my 2 cards and shuffle your 5, and then I'll draw 2 and you'll draw 5. And we have not soft locked the game. uh, that's a controversial one. I could send you an article on that one if you
Yeah.
want. All right, I'll draw my 2. Go and draw your 5. And I'm still under Gazpacho. So now I will. Luckily, I drew the rock slide that I just saw. So I'll rock slide myself. Rolling clear. Oops, clear. I love how you called it transparent. Oh no, I rolled a 19! Are you kidding me?
when you're trying not when you're trying to kill
Are
your
you
bunny.
kidding me? No, that's a disaster. Oh my goodness, that's the difference between all my bunnies dying or not. Last thing I have is pink slip, which I will pink slip myself on one of my specials. Which one is the question? Probably does not matter. I'll pink slip the casino. All right. I don't have a good way to do that except for
Keep them in the same stack.
let's just do it that. It's right underneath it. All right. And that was my final card, so I failed somehow. Uh, so my
Wow.
board is now cleared. Congratulations.
And Alice 4 is gone too.
Right. I'm somewhat satisfied. I don't know where this goes. I'll let you put where you want it.
Right here.
All right. I'm satisfied I got to play my hand at least, but oh well. Almost got out of that situation with do the shuffle.
Killed all the bunnies.
That's quite good. Get some money. And all right. You know, I'm fine with this. This is fine. I still have
Alright,
Zodiac triplet.
I'll use the incredibly magic fountain now.
Sure.
That's these dice. What's this? I guess I'll choose number. Actually, I'm gonna buy the orange pawn real quick.
7.
A $5. What the heck are these dollar
Yeah,
vouchers doing?
when they are no longer stacked, they kind of respawn themselves in, which means there's a slight moment where the physics don't apply, and they can fall to the table. It's very inconvenient. Dealt with the issue for years.
Anyways. Oh, so I can buy the orange pawn. I could buy another pawn if I wanted. Guess I'll buy purple pawn or green. I'll buy. I don't know. I'm thinking. Why is thinking so hard?
It's extremely difficult.
Here, I'll buy the white pawn as an orange pawn.
That's a decent solution. I like that. I agree.
Just deleted, and this can be moved here. And now I can roll the dice, looking for number 1. Okay, that's cocked. Okay. None of these are 1 yet, but I can roll the black one again and orange one 2 more times. Both of those failed. Maybe I need to find new dice. And the orange one more time.
Either that or
Okay,
just
so
hover over and see what it says. That tends to be
yeah,
consistent.
then that was okay. Oh, there's 2.
Nice.
Dang. Okay, so I can get 2 bunnies.
That's pretty good.
Um, I'll take a law enforcement and a celebrity.
Hmm.
And then I'll just leave it like that, I guess.
That works. Let's just keep them stacked on each other. Perfect.
And that return dice button is so nice.
Oh yeah, that's honestly the favorite feature. It's you who
And
flips over
then
the deck.
is it? Oh, I think I might have it like selected on accident while I flip
Right.
something other else over.
Hmm. It's a good reason to use the hover and type button, or type hover and type to draw one instead. At least until you get that button to draw a card, then that fixes everything.
Okay.
All right. Okay. Um, don't think there's any way I'll be playing this. It feels very weird to be playing knowing cake batter is not in the deck. I feel like I'm playing very differently. That's how impactful cake batter is. It feels like a different game.
Yeah, no. There's some wild cards in that deck.
Right. I'm
Ever
playing
been more,
completely differently. It's not an exaggeration whatsoever. It's complete 180 on
I've never been
everything.
more excited to get a new booster.
It's just amazing. Most refreshing booster I've ever added, honestly. Not just saying that just because it's the latest booster. Everything in the deck just feels so refreshing for all different kinds of strategies. Oh, what do I want? Hmm. I guess we'll go with this. This seems fine. Do I ever want to casino you? Potentially clear triplet? It's a decent answer. Remember, I have
I,
pink slip on it.
I,
It's a decent
oh
answer.
yeah.
Um, you could just fountain again, though, so it's not actually a good answer.
Bar square.
Oh yeah, it's a relevant one.
Yeah. And sixes and sevens. That's purple, blue, and red.
Three times each.
Sorry, rolled 3 times. There's two
You were
sixes.
so close. You need all three.
Oh wow.
That card feels so much better when atomic pastries are in the game. Stealing one carrot in a Bunderground just doesn't quite feel the same. It's not even that atomic pastries are that great. They're a very nice removal option, but they're not a strong one. Efficient, but
Yeah,
not strong.
especially since you need two of the same type.
Two non-matchings are half the value, which works, which is the normal use case at that point. Um, so it's not difficult. Ping Gleeful will generate $5 because metals exist.
Oh, well, if you have something that you can buy in that increment,
I could
at least if
buy
you have
in.
enough money, I guess.
I sell and buy and sell and buy and sell and buy and sell and buy in, so it's there. But yes, I do have enough regardless, even if that wasn't the case.
Yeah.
Um, anyways, you are interesting, but not yet. Let's go with Tipsy Phone Boxes, level 15.
You shouldn't be able to sell and buy at the same round with
It's intentional.
par with parity of the okay, that's a 15. Dang,
Ah, that's a shame.
sad.
Yeah, the red pink lethal exploit is confirmed and intentional, which is kind of just gross. Ever since the
Yeah,
rules.
like it's also just inconsistent with the half cut with the half metals.
Well, no, it's consistent with those. Those just can't swap between them in the same round. Because you can do the same thing with the half metals. It's just you can't buy and sell the at different as different metals on the same round. You can't treat as copper
Yeah, I
one
know
turn and
that.
then silver the
I
same.
know they did that because they don't want to
Infinite
no
generation.
infinite money.
Yes, infinite money is kind of a broken mechanic. Just a bit.
Just you get a half metal and you instantly end the game.
Right. That probably would be a bit unbalanced. Just a bit.
Top of the world. That's all the regular dice except for red, including black.
Yep. Looking for 12s. Hey, you got one.
112.
All right.
It's
Special or
just
very special? There is the pink slipped carrot top casino, Rooney's weapons exchange, Rooney's reusables, LA hot peppers, and baby bunnies on board.
I think Baby Bunny's on board. It'll probably be useful at some point.
It's not bad. I always like having it. Don't get to use it too often, but with this fountain remaining, you probably will be able to
Yeah,
resurrect a Kinder if you actually want to.
let's use the fountain.
for it.
One last time.
I assume you still picked
I'm
a
looking
one.
for one,
Yep.
by the way.
Yeah. As implied.
Eh, I have one already.
One will
Dang,
be it.
one bunny. Oh well.
Kinder or triplet or something else.
I think I'll take. Oh, why not both?
Oh, there you go. There's a green Kinder in there. Very nice. That removes the viable option for me, Casino U.
Eh, Ah, I just want the fountain to go away. Maybe I should have a different. I wonder if I could do that. That'd probably be really annoying. On the one hand, I get access to J is okay, but on the other hand, a litter racing situation is almost useless. And there's reroll.
Classic. Never complain
Oh,
about getting a reroll.
a ranked
Oh,
bunny.
you ranked. Shame on you.
Officer rank. I'll play a breakdown directly from my hand.
It's pretty good. All right. That's +5. +5 seems like a fair and balanced thing to do each turn. All right. What else we got? Liquid nitrogen. Well, that seems like a good bind to get rid of. Let's place it right there. 15.
Oh, but I could use my 2 defense unit. That's 2.
Not quite higher than 15. Pretty close.
Hmm. I think I'd actually like roll from 18.
Oh, that's sad.
Here, ranks go here.
Let's go here, and then I got ear screws, which I could target either safely because the barrier is preventing the breakdown. Um, yeah, let's try get rid of the Kinder. All right, 2 defense. Good use. Perfect
Might as
efficiency.
well.
Perfect efficiency. Is that might as well though? Because of you do have Black Pod. But yes, you're not that far off.
Yeah,
you're,
yeah, but like, what else am I gonna use it for?
it's a might as well, but it feels bad, you know?
All right, truth or hair?
Oh no. I have to state the title of the top run.
Yep,
Uh, it's a hypnotic bunny.
truth.
That is true. All right. Well, I have to give up a bunny. Well, I have to give you take
Oh,
one
well,
because you guessed
I'll
correctly.
take
That's fine. All right.
$5.
That's $5 pretty good. It's in fact a strong mechanic to get $5 a turn.
Oh, there's $2 more
Fair
dollar.
and balanced. Makes the meditation money bunnies
There's $3
as
more
promo
dollar.
cards feel really bad. Thankfully, Cake Batter adds like 2 or 3 anti-metals cards that hard counter the Gleeful Exploit. I can name 2 off the top of my head. Day Station Zero and Feckless, both S tier cards against metals. But no, I'm fine with this.
Oh,
I
that's a shame.
I thought about
What
doing
would a red and
if
what would a red and pink breakdown bunny do?
um no extra ability.
Okay. Oh, I think it'd be cool if like a red bunny could split between the 5 bunnies around it, including
Oh yeah.
itself, and the pink
Well,
bunny can do up to 3 spaces away.
oh that'd be pretty cool.
And
There
like,
there already is a red breakdown, but it doesn't have anything special about it. I
sad.
Bunny into Misfortune classic. So that wasn't good. Let's see if I can.
No, that would be really cool. just the pink like jump bunny being able to do it itself and bunnies up to 2 spaces away.
It would be very complicated, but I,
A
I
nightmare, but it'd be fun.
I agree that it would be cool. Maybe if Jeff does a free agent a white breakdown, he might give it something special. It's possible. Um, which you have to imagine he would. He made a white of everything else, basically. Not actually,
Oh,
but
actually, I just had a thought. Uh, oh, I guess there's pretty specific. Imagine you have a free
uh,
agent and you're playing a six-player game. You have a free agent, and the other five players play Cathexis bunnies.
cathexis, if they're the actual ambiguous case you're looking for is the half color bunny in cathexis. The
Yeah.
answer is determined by who played the cathexis first. Otherwise, it would be a
Mm.
degenerate loop of stealing.
Wait,
Because you could steal the half
wait,
color bunny and then the other player would steal the half color bunny and infinite loop.
yeah.
So it's resolved by
Yeah,
the
but with the situation I pose, that player then has to choose who gets
yes,
their
that would be
just
correct.
very sad.
It'd be hilarious. Uh,
Would be really fun to watch. It'd just be really funny.
oh yeah. So I have some bad news for you.
Oh no,
I got an extra super
oh,
pink.
sad. I forgot to take my $5 last turn
Oh
too.
no, extra bad news. I'm going +5. Seems like a fair and balanced thing to do. All right.
I don't know what he was thinking with this.
It just makes the meditation money buys as the new promo feel so bad that you only get one per turn. It's like, oh, it has the benefit of being able to generate without needing to buy anything right away. It's like, yeah, but if metals exist, then that doesn't matter. And thankfully, Cake
Yeah, I don't.
fixes that problem where metals sometimes don't exist, but still,
Yeah.
fair and
Personally,
balanced.
at my tables, I'm just gonna rule don't buy no buying and selling metal in the same round.
That's a fair. Although at that point, if there were metals available, you could just do it in every other round, um,
Fluorine gas. Yeah, I mean, yeah, you
essentially.
can, but like
But
even
yes, you are correct. Now that's dangerous because I will have
oh
a
yeah,
bounce
sorry,
back.
that's okay. I forgot about the bounce.
I would have a bounce back and a reroll and roll substitution.
Yeah,
So let me.
I don't think it has a reroll.
Oh, excuse me. I meant to say bounce back, clear die, roll substitution is what I meant to say. Um, I had the right idea in mind, but the wrong statement. Um,
Lost in translation.
right. Do I actually do I want to fence that or what do I want to do? I
That's
could roll it. I do have roll substitution. Um, no, I don't have Tells 4 anymore. Let's defense it, I guess. No, no, no. I'm fine with the breakdown dies. It's fine. Okay, so that's black and pink. And I could do that first. Hold on. Let me Knight at Rocks Bunny it for violet and blue and pink. And see if I can get, what am I looking for? Two evens?
hopefully not too often.
All right, we got a 9. Oh my goodness, that's a lot of odds. Okay. Uh, well,
Good
I
thing you have that.
thankfully I still have the defense, which will be applied to the original weapon level. So it's a defense card at this point. Okay.
Well, you could just take an odd and an eve. Oh, actually, no, those are
No,
all odd.
that's
That's a
all
9,
odds.
not a
That's
6.
all odds. That's why I reacted. All right. Well, thankfully I can still defense
I
at
read
this
that as a
point.
6.
Yeah, I did too initially. All right, so I'll defense it. That's fine. All right. Well, so be it.
Money.
Of curiosity, what would I have gotten? Yep, that was good defense. I've gotten a 6 and a 3. All right, let's +5. I like +5. It's fair and balanced, especially if I get half price coupon later. Let's put some horseshoes on Super Pink, because why not? There's no atomic pastries to worry about, so seems good.
I
Oh,
think, yeah, honestly, my only gripe with Conquest is just Rudy's Weapons Emporium 2 is such a boring concept.
fair point. The others make more sense than Emporiums too. Ah, let's tech Kinder for 8.
Okay, black die. That was the wimpiest roll.
That's a sad one. I'm getting more and more convinced about printing the results on all the dice, by the way.
Yeah,
Um, Also inherently resolves the ambiguity of a dice that lands on its edge,
yeah, no,
um,
that's right.
which is
That's the
a
main case that I'm thinking.
which is an issue you always have. Even if you get a better die, that'll be less of a problem, but not completely solved.
Yeah. I mean, yeah, I mean,
Um,
if I just put in like the hour of work to add the scripting to every die, I can keep the really pretty dice.
right. I mean that's worth it, and it's just a good addition anyways. So it just
What the
it
what the heck is going on with my card? It's, something went up with the lift height, and I'm not sure why.
oh yeah. I think that happens if you are at the wrong angle and highlight over your hand.
Oh, I have a breakdown with 2 oranges. I have a triplet that
Oh,
I
you
didn't know
do.
about.
Look at that.
Funny exchange.
Oh, shame on you. No. No. Oh, no. If only I'd killed my buddy and then I would have been immune to that. Should have played around it. The curse of you being so far away and me not paying attention to what's in your hand. Oh, no. I need to watch you
How
more
would you know
closely.
that I had bunny exchange?
Card backs. I usually have a good read on that. I'm slightly exaggerating, but also not really. Sometimes I'll just subconsciously know.
Yep.
Alright.
Yeah, so that was 2.
Well, what are we going to do about this?
I I
I hate everything that has happened. Let's save a
been a
coupon.
train wreck on both sides of the table this game.
Yes. Saving gift certificate to pawn shop as though anyone cares.
And sealed
Um,
bonds.
you've made everything very awkward, and I hate it. So, what are we going to do about it? A
Yeah,
couple
no,
things I could do about it.
yeah, my main gripe with Raini's Weapons Emporium 2 is that, like, if you close Raini's Weapons Emporium, it literally only matters if you can either if someone plays free defense or if you close both of them, which is so unlikely.
Free defense will still work, by the way. So you're slightly off
Um,
there.
I
Have
I
the
swear.
it's a controversial one. I can send you my documents on the Mixmaster, but the
Hmm,
principle is that you can still get it because it still supplies it for the same reason that you can
yeah,
choose a carrot, even though a certain well,
I
choose a carrot's a
remember.
bad example, but
I swear I read like in a Bunny Bits like one example of something that explicitly could not be done if it was closed, like that was used as a
you're correct that it can't be done if closed, but you can still use the other one. They are synonymous in that context. They would not be
yeah.
synonymous in the half price coupon context.
Yeah, no, yeah, that's anyway, even more reason for me to dislike Rudy's Weapons Emporium too.
Right.
Just doesn't add anything.
You are quite correct. Well, what it adds is it makes it more difficult to close Rooney's weapons emporium. That's actually the argument there, which is a good argument. Because closing shops is a toxic mechanic, and closing Cabala's is the strongest card in the starter set until the release of Conquest, and then it's no longer relevant.
The magic
Almost.
fountain, in case I need to get more bunnies.
Closing the market's the most deceptively good card in the starter set that new players never realize. It's only if an experienced player goes back to the starter set and they realize, oh wait, this is actually the best card in the game.
Oh wait, that's really strong.
Literally my experience. Back in the good old college days of playing so many starter set games and getting very, very, very familiar with that meta. Close the Market was the card everyone looked for.
Alright, here's a card that's significantly less powerful.
Let's see. Everyone
Everyone feed
feed
a bunny
2/2. So I'll
in a
need
two-player game.
uh, right. I'll need to find two waters somewhere. So difficult.
Alright, I'll just spend $5 and $5 for my thing to buy a carrot.
Sure. 266. Oh,
566.
566. Excuse me. Almost looks upside down. All right. I'll go, buddy.
Actually, I did notice the 5 is backwards on these dice.
Ooh, that's a decent answer. Okay. Um, sure. And then buyback, but do I want to use it is the question. Hmm. I could get a Kinder Bunny for 5. That's decent. Wonder if there's any good Kinder cards in the discard. Let me take a quick look. I was hoping if I flipped the deck
Oh,
upside down it
is
would
it
work.
specifically a Kinder Bounty card?
Yep. Yep, that's a
Huh.
Mixmaster thing. Uh, Mixmaster for Kinder specifies that. Otherwise, that'd be a bit spicy. uh,
I doubt I'll remember that, so I'll probably play with it, just buy a card for 5.
yeah, that's a bit scary. I'll buy a Kinder for 5. All right. And then, what do I want? Do I want to feed this? I probably should. I just need 2 water. I should be able to find that. Let's start
1
here.
and -2.
Hey, I got 3 water. Cool. So I'll get 3 back. Sure. Okay. And I'll get 1 water back. Thank you. For some reason I was blind to that. That's actually a good reason to have 10 small spaces is so I can keep the vouchers separate.
Yeah,
So there you go. Another justification for that. There was already enough, but
y
another one.
yeah, I think there's plenty of space to be putting things on the player board.
Right.
Feed it again. Nah, feed it again.
All right. 3/3 rash milk.
Oh,
Sure.
there's the money.
Oh, I should have done cow by a river to get my water.
Dang, bad news bear.
There goes one of your breakdowns.
This one.
Unless you want to get rid of the extra super pink, I wouldn't mind.
I don't know. Pretty tempting.
Sometimes losing is the winning play, you know.
Take $5 by buying and selling metal, and then I'll spend $10 on another carrot.
Seems good.
I gotta decide what I want to play.
All right, my go. Feed the bunny. 2
You know,
radish, 2 milk.
I feel like these just slowly move outwards for some reason, which makes no sense.
That is very interesting.
Like I genuinely have no idea
Might have
why.
been when I reversed time.
Uh, yeah, because it does happen when I load certain thing. I don't know. It's really weird because there's no reason they should do that.
Right, it's probably when I reversed time. Okay. So I play to feed the bunny rash milk. Which is a decent answer to that.
Ration 2 milk.
Um, what else do we got this turn? Not you. It's made a very big mistake.
Can
Okay.
it not feed itself 2 ration 2 milk?
Nope. That the super
Or is it cabbage?
pink. Yeah, it's cabbage water on him.
Yeah.
Um, the super red and pink do not list the conquest red and eventually pink among the
Yeah.
abilities, so they are not included, which is very
Seems
good.
kind of
Otherwise,
weird.
very good. Otherwise, it could generate $10 per turn. So
I mean, yeah, I'm not saying, like,
I
include.
can agree that it's odd.
Include both
But
yeah.
but
I'm not disagreeing with the ruling, I just
oh yeah, I I I
I just think it wouldn't be incorrect to do.
I almost
But,
disagree with the ruling, but then I think about $10 per turn. And I'm like, no, I'm fine with it. um,
if I was to write the game, I would say when you add a conquest, it additionally makes 2 milk and radish.
yeah, that'd be scary. All
But
right,
it's
19
been written and I
plus.
don't 100% disagree with it, so I'll play it as is.
Right, it's a mixed master thing, which mixed master things are potentially controversial. So that's fun. Um,
Yeah.
I could send you my article on it if you are so interested, but it's kind of a dry read. All
Clearly
right.
what they I don't think you understand my reading ability. I read my entire employee's handbook at Taco Bell,
Well,
which was a
then
waste of
then you might be
time.
prepared for it. I'm going
It
to
was a waste of time because they didn't actually follow those policies.
classic. Oh no, I cow by the river for one. Wow. Okay. Um, I guess I'll take one milk. That's just sad. Oh no.
What?
Well, I guess I'm buying, or do I actually care? Do I
Yeah,
care?
actually, I might know what's up with these.
I don't know if I
I'm gonna
care or
try
not.
making them non-convex.
Ooh.
That's gonna lag the game a little. Maybe that'll. It did not fix it. I don't think it fixed it. I'd have to like reload again, but
Yeah, I think the
I'll
reversing of
play with
time
it.
is what moved them.
Yeah, it's like something with loading that moves them, and I'm not really sure why they get moved.
Could happen as just as a result of the snap points being weird as it loads in. Um, physics
Uh,
are weird sometimes as things are loading in. Anyways, am I feeding or no? I'm feeling like no. That's probably wrong. If cake batter was in the game, I'd have better solutions. Let's just go here and
actually,
move on with our lives.
yeah, I actually do like using these snap points meant for these for like weapons and
That's
such.
pretty good, actually. Yeah, I didn't think about
Kind of,
that.
I just threw my flower off. Alright, fuel draws.
What you could do is, well, it kind of defeats the purpose, but you could lock all of these. Um,
Well,
because
I can't think of a.
the case
If
where
I
you
locked them, yeah. If I
hmm,
locked them, it'd be better in a two-player game, but worse in an eight-player game.
right, yeah, it's awkward. Um,
Yeah, I think the current solution is fine because they
yeah,
move out slightly. It doesn't do anything besides visually detract from it.
it's just slightly awkward when you grab multiple cards is the only thing. But
Yeah,
that's not a
but
huge issue.
I
Just an
think the
idea,
ease of knowing whose bunny is whose is
right?
better.
I'm not going 20 defense that. We're just gonna roll it. Bad
Okay,
idea. That's okay. Still wouldn't have been worth the 20 defense.
defender.
Ah, yes, this guy
I'll
is dead,
spend
by the way.
$1.05 from my person to buy a milk and a radish card. 3 radish, 2 milk.
Hmm.
I don't remember what
I
I
have
need.
regrets for not trying to feed my bunny because that would have been the exact amount I needed.
Okay, so I can feed my bunny. I'll have 1 radish left over. Milk is here.
All right. Pink
My
lives to
turn.
see another day. Hate to see it. Mini Danish. As though anyone cares, because Cake Bear's not in the game. Alright. I hate to see it. Okay. Moving on. Feed the bunny. Not on the pink. We go here.
Oh, you don't want to play it on the pink?
No, that didn't seem like a good play.
Well, it's still getting halved.
No, pink is 5/5.
Yeah.
So it'd be,
Yeah, but I even on that bunny, I'm having the amount.
well, what I could do
Six.
actually, hold on. I do have the hot peppers. So I could make it 8 water, which means it'd be a feed the bunny 3 water. No, that's too trivial. Yeah, I put where I put it. Oh,
I can't even get cabbage. What's the point?
it won't. And by the way, it wouldn't be halves because you can't do a breakdown between two. That's a thing. So um,
It is.
you do need the 3 bunnies for the breakdown. Um, which is one reason why it wouldn't necessarily make sense to give the red breakdown extra range because that would just require extra range. It would end up being weaker in some cases, but I don't know. Anyways, I drew air freshener. Let's see if I get the 1 and 4 again. I did. Well, I am so sorry. I'm taking Pink Boy back. That's disgusting. Oh no. +5. This is where Bundergrounds are supposed to save you. I can't hear you, by the way, if you're talking.
Reading.
Yeah. All right. Well, this has taken a turn in my favor yet again. For my second card, we'll play this. And nobody cares about that. I don't think. Well, no, nobody cares. All right. After ruining everything that was going well for you, your turn.
I get 2 carrots.
Flow still in the deck, that could save you. I haven't checked if I had
Well,
flow. I do not. Do I have Anthony? I do have
I might.
Anthony.
There's a. I don't think I checked for that. I should check for that. I don't see her.
Still in the deck if you want to take it.
What?
Flow is still in the carrot pile if you want to take that instead of a random one.
Yeah, that's fine. Where are you? There they are. Head. Oh, I have returned to sender.
Ah, that
Didn't use it.
would have been a good answer. That would have been a very good answer. Fortunately, it has to be used within the same turn.
Yeah.
All right, that's +5. First, I have Reno, which will roll a ton of dice. All the standards plus clear. Correct. Okay. I'm looking for 911. I also roll pink, of course. I got none of it. Amazing. That would have been really nice, but I have nothing to complain about. All right. Hmm. Um, so I've thought of a controversy.
Yep.
So I've been thinking about it a lot recently. So you know how Bunny Exchange requires the player to have two bunnies?
Yes.
Would that be mechanically consistent between all mechanics? Because, say for example, uh, Trafalgar Square, you wouldn't assume for that to require three bunnies in the underground stations, would you? Despite not having an up to clause.
Um.
We, I think it's a safe assumption to say Bunny exchanging the exchange mechanics
Yeah. I think it's
are
exchange mechanics.
what's
Yeah.
the word I'm looking for? Exceptions, exclusive
Yeah.
to exchange mechanics. I agree.
I
Um,
would just chalk Trafalgar Square to them as usual, not being very thorough with their wording.
right. Yes, I intend to do the same. So I'm going to do that with Fargans. I'm going to give you Fargans here and roll the Chinese zodiac. So
Oh
you
dear.
must state the most recent rat,
I'm not
as well as
rat.
make a rat sound. Else, give me two bunnies. In this case, one bunny. Of course, you could just look up the most recent year. I have nothing that can stop you with that. So honestly, it's just up to you to make a rat sound.
Yeah, no, I'm trying to think if that's ethical though. Like it doesn't say on the card that you can't look it up.
You can. It's perfectly legal. A group might be very mad at you if you did. So it is a social strategy. Might have social consequences, but a two-player game. Go ahead. What am I gonna do? Target you more because of it?
The last year the rat was actually last year, 2020.
That is correct. I should have remembered that. My brother is a rat, so we tried to get him to get the winning zodiac, but it never happened. All right, so now you need to make your rat sound.
Ah, shoot, this is like the wrong type of sound for me. Uh, I think I'm like halfway to a sound. Why am I thinking so hard on a rat?
Just look up a
The
sound and try
thing,
to replicate it.
like I have a sound on my mind, but I'm thinking about how to best synthesize it with my mouth.
Well, while you think about that, I'm going to continue my turn.
Wait, did it not?
I didn't hear it.
Oh, Chris, noise suppression is cutting it out.
Oh no!
1 sec, let me turn it off. It's probably a dying rat.
Uh, all right. Anyways, what do I want to do this? We'll put that down, and I'll play Carrot Lottery. I am going to put $1 in for the number two. You want to put any in?
Oh, all players.
Mhm.
What carrots are even available right now?
Well, it doesn't matter which cards are
Oh,
available.
purchase numbers.
Yep,
Sorry,
yep. You're purchasing numbers.
I managed to drastically misread that card.
You're thinking of Carrot Thief or some variant of it.
Yeah.
You want any numbers?
I'll pay for 4, 5, and 6.
4, 5, and 6. All right. 2, 4, 5, or 6. Here we go. Well, 1 or 3. I will take the 1, I
Nice.
guess, and nothing will happen. I just bait you into spending 3. I'll take it.
Mm,
All right.
I have money.
Right. Not a huge loss at all. Um, I'm really sad Reno didn't go off. It was actually kind of important for me. But my hand is kind of trash. I have nothing to complain about because I got a pink, super pink for
Highly
free.
sinister.
I'm sounding like a broken record, but I literally cannot get over the fact that we're not playing with Cake Better right now. It feels
We just added in right
lacking.
now.
It feels lacking. Unironically, the game just does not feel the same. one booster should not be permitted to make such a big difference. I think it's just London fatigue. I played too many games of London into light. I think I have 100 games between London and light. Actually, more than that. I think that's the actual thing. London was too unimpactful. Seawas Mount. Place it there.
It has cool ideas, but like in practice,
In practice, oyster crackers should have been specials. That's my solution to London. +5. It seems like a minor thing, but oyster crackers really demonstrate. I mean, not pastries really demonstrate why that needs to be the case. Pastries did it correct.
okay, breakdown
Nice.
survives.
And a 9 on the sinister.
Well, there is a 9, but oh,
Oh
there's
my
a 10.
goodness. Good grief. This is why I need pastries, because you wouldn't have the rerolls on brown. Oh
Buy
no.
the brown pawn because of pastries.
Well, yes, I suppose you would. I have done that, by the way. I have already done that. Unironically bought brown pawn to defend against pastries. It doesn't seem like it should be a thing, but it is. Sometimes you just need it. Because it really is the only true defense against pastries. Everything else is. All the standard methods really just don't work. Alright. Wish I didn't have to
Rainbow.
reset camera angles I every time the time is reversed. Alright.
Here's your rainbow.
Fun! Alright. This is a pain. Okay. Well, we're gonna roll all the dice. Plus pink, which means I don't get substitution. Great! Here we go.
Um, I think what it means is if you're rolling pink, you can substitute the pink for another thing.
I don't think it's been
I don't know.
clarified, but I tend to disagree with
It's
that.
really
Because
messy.
because what that creates is the card is expecting 8 results and we've given it 7. Is what that creates.
I the way I understand it is it's like you can swap the pink and any other
Oh
die.
no, that's even worse. That
I don't know.
fundamentally changes the understanding. All right, what are we looking for? Lowest dire killed, so that would be 1 on blue. Do I have any blues? No. Okay, we're safe.
Yeah,
Cool.
yeah,
I'm satisfied.
I don't know.
Yeah, no. That I don't think it's been clarified, but it has been discussed.
I'm not a huge fan of the pink die roll substitution because it basically makes red timid more powerful than pink timid in my opinion a lot of the
In
sometimes.
the rare cases where pink die is rolled, which is in what, like
Yeah,
20, 30 cards. What
I
was
don't
the
know.
number? I can look it up real quick because I sent it to you. It was 34,
Yeah. Like
which,
I know it is usually more powerful, but it's just the fact that sometimes it's not is kind of awkward.
well, sometimes red timid is just stronger because it works nicer with cards that roll multiple times, which is
Yeah.
most cards that roll multiple dice. So it just means if there's more dice, then red timid's kind of better sometimes. What bothers me more is that red sinister is almost always stronger than pink sinister, unless you're playing an 8-player game and there's really weird social interactions going on. Anyways, is it my go?
Oh, yeah. Yeah. Although I'd say that's more due to the perceived danger of a pink bunny rather than ability actually being weaker.
Right. The ability is actually weaker though in the case of infinite bounce back loop, which is a rare case. Because you can degenerate loop yourself with one red sinister, while it would take 2 pink sinisters. So it's a fun case. It's very rare, but it exists. Ooh, +5. Don't forget that. Cannot forget your +5.
Yeah, as far as as far as I'm aware, the pink sinister is the same as the red sinister, but you can just choose a bunny rather than than the opponent that shot it.
You're correct, except for the any other bunny clause, Well, the red sinister is anybody, um, which means that if you bad karma yourself on the red sinister, it is a degenerate loop until the red sinister dies.
Oh,
Because you were the player that launched it, and therefore you place it on a bunny that you have, and if the red sinister is the only bunny, it just keeps placing on itself.
that is a very, very specific clause.
um, well, the pink sinister, in attempt to be more broad, has any other bunny clause rather than a bunny owned by the launcher,
Yeah.
which means it can't bounce back on itself. It's so.
Anyways, there's a
Oh,
dangerous weapon for you.
oh no! Do I want to use my one defense unit, or do I want to use my trust my role substitution? I'll trust the role substitution. All right, we're fine. I
Oh yeah,
pro.
another thing that'd be fun. I think it'd be fun to give players the option to waste their money and buy the white pawn as a white pawn, specifically only to reroll the white die.
No, I hate it. I love it, but I
It'd be
hate
such
it.
it'd be such a terrible use of money.
Right. So my go.
There, specifically to roll the white die or to make triplets with free agents.
Oh, did you feed the bunny one
Oh
water
yeah, no,
or
I
or
did.
one milk?
I did I? Oh, I
I
think I
don't think you
missed
did.
that card being played.
You go ahead if you
I'll
want.
feed it. Yeah, I have the money to buy
Right.
milk. Ah, I have the money for this. There's $3 right here.
All right. You going for the water
Buy.
or the milk?
I'll buy a milk card. There we go, 3 milk.
Cool. All right. Place this there. Sorry.
There,
All
4 cabbage and
right.
2 water.
That one's a bit more difficult.
Once again, there is no cabbage, so
Cabbage Patch is a fair and balanced card. The Onyx deck has just so many fair and balanced cards, wouldn't you agree? Kitchen Whisk.
oh no, not the kitchen whisk.
I gotta watch this one with the reroll. You want to reroll to assert dominance?
I'm good.
You good?
Hey,
You good? You
it's a
sure?
pretty convincing argument, though.
I mean, it always works. It's always correct. How are you supposed to assert your dominance otherwise? I mean, come on. Okay. Pass.
Yeah, no, oh, that's the wrong one. Use a carrot. Honestly, the seventh whisk is one of my favorite cards
It's quite good.
because it doesn't feel dangerous.
Right. It's very dangerous, but it has that very nice balance where you're not actually going to get retaliated against for it.
Yeah. Anyways, there is not 4 cabbage like available.
Yeah, and I don't intend to trade any, so that one's gone.
He
That's
wasn't
okay.
doing me much good anyway. Oh wait, no, he's. Oh, I forgot he was orange. Oh my
Oh, I
gosh.
forgot too. I was just killing him because he was a breakdown. There we go. My subconscious strategy is flawless. We got straight up. Get the 5 standard. Now here's an example of where roll substitution is kind of weaker because I only get to roll this once throughout the whole card.
Yeah.
And we'll see how that goes for me. All right, let's start by re-rolling the 3 times each, right? Yep. Let's start by re-rolling the yellow here. It seems the farthest away. Get a 9. Let's go here. So these are both rolled twice at this point. Let's go here. Wow, I'm just rolling all 6s and 4s, aren't I? Let's go here. All 6s and 4s and 9s. Holy cow, what's going on right now? Let's go here. 1 and 2. And those are dead at this point, so I have to keep them. I need a 3 on either of these. I get one more roll in each. Sure. 5 and 5. That's a shame. I still have a reroll on. No, it's dead. It's dead because I
Yeah,
tied on
there's
them.
nothing you can do.
Yep, it's dead. It was close because I still had 3 rerolls on green, but the 5 and 5 and 5 is what killed me.
Yeah.
But just because of the roll substitution was the same. All right. Anyways, did you actually have anything worth stealing? I have no idea. I didn't actually check. um. Oh, you had a fountain. That would have been worth it. Plant spores is what I'm playing. Holy
18.
cow!
I'm lucky today.
Wow. Amazing.
Man, the dice love my setup.
I guess so.
Honestly, like we have a pretty decent sized list of changes, and yet it's
It,
played
it
so smoothly.
it's playing quite. I'm quite pleased. Um, I do
I'm impressed
slightly
that
favor the extra side table space, but it's really not an issue. It's just
yeah.
like playing in real life with the player boards, so it's honestly not a problem.
It's like playing in real life where you don't have side tables, and you have to deal with your tiny table that can't fit all the bloody cards you're trying to.
Now that's true. I can
It's
feel
always
that.
great when you're playing so well, you have to double up your section of the bunnies circle because there's not enough room.
What I do is I start stacking my bunnies so right on top of each other, so I can fit like 5 bunnies in the space that 2 would take.
Through.
Servo pen.
Yeah.
How do I feel
What
about
I
that?
do, is I quote portal, make a portal in the bunny circle where it just wraps around to a second
Nice.
row.
Hey, I made it. I survived that one. 12 and 9. These dice are rigged for higher numbers, I think. Definitely not just confirmation bias.
And I'll use my magic fountain.
Seems good.
It's not like it's a limited resource.
I mean, that's a good resource
One
to
of the times
use.
I didn't name a number. It's
Uh,
one, as always.
one was implied, yeah. If you've named one before and it's consistent, I was just assuming it's implied.
Oh, that was a fail.
That was
Dang.
close.
Come on, dice.
Oh, it's so close every time. Fountains just feel bad sometimes.
What are
Oh
the
my
statistics
goodness.
on this? I'm gonna have to run this.
It's
I'm
it's
gonna run the numbers on that later.
it's not as likely as you would expect, but it's not that unlikely.
Yeah, no, but
What's
like I know not getting one is like fine, but on 3 attempts of the card with 3 rolls of the orange,
right?
like I feel like it should be more common.
Right. You should average between 0 and 1, so you're thinking 3 attempts you'd get at least 1 or 2, right? But no, apparently not.
Yeah, like I'm virtually rolling 7 dice 3 times.
Right.
So 21
Effectively.
rolls to get a 1 in 12 chance. Okay, now that's not too bad.
Right.
Yeah. I'm still gonna run the statistics on that.
Go for it. I've done it before, but it's been too long. I can't remember. Carrot. How close are we? Not that far off. Pink Lethals have done a lot of work. Ooh, that's a nice card, actually. That's a very nice card. Let's try end the game this turn. I think I'm close. Hold on. Let me count.
1 sec.
50, 60, 70, 80, 90,
Okay, you know, that
110,
is actually pretty unlikely what I just got.
120,
For reference, for that sequence of
130.
rolls to occur, that's about a 16% chance.
That's about what I expected. It's unlikely, but it's not
Yeah.
ridiculous.
It's unlikely but not statistically surprising.
Right. It's why double orange sometimes feels bad, but um, usually when there's a pink lethal, it feels really good. But all of a sudden, extra super pink is out, and that just ruins everything, right? All right. Anyways, free pawn is what I'm going to play for my second card. I will be taking blue and yellow. I guess it really doesn't matter. The point is that I'm going to be getting casino value. I think I only need 1 casino to succeed, and I have 2. All right, because I have the green pawn, and then I'll have enough money to end, which will be lethal because I have winning zodiac. Unless you have mysterious place. No, that will be lethal. Well, that's a shame. I'm lethal in you 2 games in a row. We're gonna find out. We're re-rolling the edges right now, or are we keeping what they say? What's the current consensus?
Just see what they say.
All right.
I
Let
remembered about return to sender when it happened.
let's see. So I can substitute, and that
Wait.
solves it. That was a 2.
Oh, no, actually, I'm okay. Return to sender works on the winning Zodiac.
Ah, yes, you're right. Wait, no, it won't. Oh yeah,
Explicitly.
yep, it will. I was thinking of Velcros, which is aggressive, but return to sender is not. So yes, you are fine. Perfect. Okay. Um, Velcros would also work in winning Zodiac. Whether or not Jeff agrees on that or not, it might be controversial. I need to write a 20-page article on it, but it would. Unironically, end game mechanics are controversial. I can systematically prove that every single mechanic is an end game mechanic, but right now, if you were to ask Jeff, I think he would distinguish. So it's fun. Anyways, that was one casino. I think that's enough, but I'll just do the second for good measure. It's basically guaranteed with role substitution. That's really where role substitution shines. 5, 7, 9, 2, 7. Oh, I don't have the right substitute. Never mind. Okay. Does not matter. I did it on the Super Pink, which feeds itself, so that
Yeah, no, I think the reason why Velcros wouldn't work is because it specifies an action,
that's an action.
and I'm not sure if the winning Zodiac counts as an action because no player is taking it.
It would.
It's
It would.
it's happening. I don't know.
Action is a very
Is
broad
it
term.
consistent with everything else? No, but what else is?
Well, most things are consistent. It's just not everyone would agree on that. Oh, all right, all right.
This is a
Anyways,
messy game, and that's what part of the fun is.
right. There's 55,
Yep,
60, 70, 80, 90, 100. How much do I need? 113? Okay. 130?
103.
Yeah. 110, 120, 130. There it is. Cool.
Hooray.
All right. A bit of a messy game.
Open the vault.
Go for it. Mysterious place
There is
does
no
not
mystery.
matter.
No one has any. We
Correct.
never got a single one.
Winning Zodiac might matter if it's the current. Taurus is my birth zodiac. I'll get to steal 3 carats. All right, 3 more carats for me. Thank you.
Return to sender.
Yeah, return to send to the bunny, of course. Um, that's a good answer.
Take every shot I can get.
Yeah, you got a 14 out of 68. That's not terrible.
Not terrible. Yeah,
That's
that's
that's not
about
that's not
a
terrible at
little
all.
under 1 in 4.
All right,
Last
we're
item in
going
the
we're going to
vault.
do dramatic, or you just going to flip it?
Let's just flip it.
Go for it.
What's more dramatic? Number
Tuck.
one. Now we gotta search it or search our deck. I think you have it,
I
but
think
I'm
I
not.
do. Yep, I got Tucker. That's a good omen, by the way. There he is. Good game.
I remember. I remember back in the day when I just had the original set of killer bunnies, and you'd mark off every carrot on the back of the rule book.
Those were the days.
Simpler times.
Just wait till we have over 100.
And honestly, roll substitution should work multiple times on cards that say roll all the dice multiple times.
The terminology is
Yeah.
very
Like I know why it
specific.
doesn't, but at the same time, come on, man.
I almost agree with you. Although there are cases where you want it to only roll once because, say, for instance, you play Mystery Urn and you roll a 12 on the substitution, you could save that 12 for whichever moment you want,
Mm,
which is really nice. But also, it's a risk versus reward, right? So there's cases
yeah,
like that, but I understand where you're coming from with that logic.
yeah.
Makes
Like once again, I do understand why it's not like that.
Oh yeah, makes red timid awkwardly stronger in some cases, which is interesting.
Yeah, I
Yeah,
gotta change all those. So let's load this back up.
surprisingly, this was a game where I didn't go off on bunnies. I only got
Yeah,
up to like 5 or so.
yeah,
U-
no, you weren't getting bunnies.
Usually in a 2-player game, I get like 20. Pretty back and forth.
The
Tucker
most
was one
annoying
of my
thing about
starting ones, by the way. Or no, Tucker was one I bought recently. It wasn't one that I
okay.
stole from you by any of the methods. In
Yeah, no,
case you were wondering.
that's why I was fairly confident I didn't have it
Right.
because I didn't remember having it.
hmm Makes me not feel
But
bad for drawing goody two shoes on turn one.
that's actually a really good card to play against the people. If you want to just reposition the
Oh yeah,
orange tiles.
got it.
It's the most annoying thing is
Oh
it
yeah, I
keeps
see. I
trying
see.
to it keeps trying to rotate me whenever I'm changing colors. I'm like, I just want to click the position I know.
Right.
See, I need to add all those. That's actually
Sure.
not too bad. Oh, I chose spectator, not pink. There we go. So those go there. Need to change the lighting again. Lower the intensity a little. Change it to yeah, kind of a light yellow. And then, so that's the lighting intensity. The purple cards, there's some that aren't locked. Okay, you should do that. Draw card buttons, color code discards, and then shorter hands. The other one that I can do real quick.
Do I not have cake batter in my saved objects? I've sworn I did. I'll get you that some other time.
There we go. And after that, it's all scripting mostly, scripting or image editing, which takes a while.
Right.
It was a good game.
Yeah.
As usual, the game bashed on us both.
I bet.
That's the fun of it.
It gave me a bit too much with that extra super pink. That was the mean play.
Yeah.
Like
I mean,
that
if I had
gazpacho
just
though was
remembered
a
I
big
had
swing.
returned,
Yeah, if you remembered the return to center, it would have gone a bit
yeah,
differently. Although same outcome probably, but just would have slowed it down.
yeah, yeah. No,